Now at MIPIM, I'm with Pavle Radulovic, who is the Minister of Sustainable Development and Tourism for Montenegro. Thanks for finding the time to speak to Emerging Europe. I'd like to ask you a little bit about tourism and how important that is for the ongoing development of Montenegro.
Thank you for the invitation. It is crucially important. It is crucially important. It's as important as 22% of GDP of Montenegro. So it's crucial, it's vitally important, it's a vital
so it's your biggest export in many ways?
Yeah, definitely. It's the biggest branch of industry in Montenegro. Mm-hmm. And it obviously draws the other industries as agriculture to feed as much. Because Montenegro is a small country. You know? Montenegro is 600,000 people and 13,000 square kilometers. So with 2 million tourists and some more than 11 million overnights, this kind of tourism is basically binding the entire economy. So it's getting together in agriculture, services, traffic, and everything else which goes along with tourism.
Okay, I understand there's a big project at the moment for developing skiing in Montenegro, is that right?
Yeah. We were famous for our summer tourism, for our history, for our culture of the southern part and partially central part of Montenegro. But Montenegro has a beautiful northern part. We have a second deepest canyon in the world. It's the deepest in Europe, Tara Canyon. It's UNESCO protected together with Mountain Durmitor. But on mountains next to it, called Bjelasica and Komodo, we're investing 70 million euros at this point in time in infrastructure, in roads, and building ski lifts. So until the end, actually until the beginning of the next winter tourist season, we will have some 40 kilometers of ski tracks, which are about our drive from Podgorica, which is the capital, and hour and a half from the coast. So it's going to be a spectacular opportunity because on a day like today, you can swim in the sea at 9 o'clock in the morning and ski on natural snow at noontime.
That's fantastic. And what kind of project are you here at MIPIM looking for people to invest in? Is it the skiing project? Is it the mountain project?
Well, we're offering all that Montenegro has to offer. And that's coast, obviously. There's less and less space on the coast to develop. All big brands are there, all big boys are playing in our playground now. We're shifting now towards the north because we want to make it as developed as south and interconnected. Our major goal is to make it 365 days tourist season a year. And we're slowly getting there. We have extended it for a couple of months this year, and we believe that we're going to be extending it for a couple of months every year until we reach this figure. So winter tourism, and MICE tourism, and sport tourism, as well as culture tourism, and as we call it, a nature tourism, people coming to see nature, because Montenegro is all about nature. Almost 15% of our territory is somehow protected. Out of 500 species of bird in Europe, 250 nests in one lake in Montenegro and one salina. Again, a beautiful, beautiful mountains, beautiful lakes and mountains. I've mentioned canyon already. So it is really an amazing place in a very small and a small size country. But what is very important for us is it's very close to anywhere in Europe. So it's an hour flight from Rome, an hour flight from Istanbul, an hour flight from Vienna, an hour and a half flight from Paris, from Frankfurt, 2-hour flight from London. So it's really, really close to any, I would say, point in Europe.
All right. Thank you very much indeed.